Is there anything more terrifying than letting the wrong person into your heart and your home? We all want a happy ending for Laurel Thomas. Seriously, if there is one woman in the Dales who deserves a break, it's her. After everything she's been through, losing Ashley, the grief, the single parenting, watching her eyes light up again feels like a win for all of us. But hold on to your tea, Emmerdale fans, because that warm, fuzzy feeling we're getting, it's about to turn ice cold. Laurel thinks she's finally found a nice, normal guy in Ray Walters, but we know something she doesn't. We know that behind that charming smile and those sweet picnic dates lies a secret so dark, it could tear her entire family apart. Let's break down exactly why Laurel is in serious danger, and why this might be the most heartbreaking twist of 2025. The perfect guy, or a perfect monster. Let's be real, Ray is good, scary good. Just this past week, we saw him pull out all the stops, the picnic spread, the vulnerable, I just want a chance act. It was masterclass manipulation. Laurel, bless her heart, is seeing exactly what she wants to see. A man who listens, who cares, and who seems to want to be part of her chaotic, beautiful family life. You can't blame her. When you've been lonely and someone comes along treating you like a queen, you don't go looking for skeletons in their closet. You certainly don't expect that closet to be full of drug money and terrifying family secrets. The emotional hook here is brutal. Laurel is opening her heart at the exact moment she should be bolting the door. She's letting Ray into her sanctuary, the place where Arthur and Dottie sleep. And that is where the true horror of this storyline sets in. The secret life of Ray Walters. While Laurel is swooning over egg and cress sandwiches, Ray is living a double life that would make the Tates look like amateurs. We know the truth. Ray isn't just a bad boy. He is deeply entangled in a modern slavery and drug ring that is currently destroying lives in the village. He's the puppet master, or perhaps the puppet, behind the torment of teenagers April Windsor and Dylan Penders. Think about that for a second. April Windsor. This isn't some random character, this is Marlon's daughter. A girl Laurel has watched grow up. While Laurel is giggling with Ray, he is actively terrorizing a child she cares about. The betrayal here is going to be biblical when it finally comes out. But the real danger might not even be Ray himself, it's who controls him. Enter the puppet master, Celia. If Ray is dangerous, his adoptive mother, Celia Daniels, is lethal. We've seen the dynamic. Ray might play the big man to April and Dylan, but around Celia, he's a terrified little boy. This toxic, twisted mother-son dynamic adds a layer of unpredictability that puts Laurel in the crossfire. Here is the nightmare scenario. Celia doesn't care about Laurel. She doesn't care about Arthur or Dottie. To her, they are just collateral damage. If Ray's distraction with Laurel starts to threaten their operation, or if Laurel accidentally sees something she shouldn't, Celia won't hesitate to remove the obstacle. Laurel isn't just dating a criminal, she's dating a man who is under the thumb of a sociopath. She has invited a viper into her nest, and she's currently busy making it comfortable on the sofa. The threat to the children. This is the part that makes your stomach turn. Laurel is a mother first. Everything she does is for Arthur and Dottie. We know Arthur has just turned 18, welcome back to the screen, Alfie Clark, and he's at that age where he's protective but also vulnerable. If Ray is in the house, the danger isn't just emotional, it's physical. What if Arthur gets suspicious? We know Arthur is sharp. If he catches Ray in a lie, does he become a target? What if the business follows Ray home? Drug debts and gang rivalries don't respect front doors. Laurel's home could easily turn from a safe haven into a crime scene. The show has been hinting that Ray sees family life with Laurel as an escape, a fantasy life he never had. But you cannot build a happy home on a foundation of misery. His toxic reality is bleeding into Laurel's innocent world, and it's only a matter of time before the two collide. Why this hurts so much? We are invested because we know Laurel. We know she wears her heart on her sleeve. We know she acts a bit daft and scatty sometimes, as Charlotte Bellamy herself has said, but she loves fiercely. It's painful to watch her defend Ray to Nicola. Nicola, usually the nosy busybody, actually has her radar up this time, sort of. But Laurel is pushing her best friend away to defend the very man who could destroy her. It's classic Emmerdale tragedy. The person trying to save you is the one you fight the hardest. The inevitable crash is going to be devastating when the truth comes out, And it always does in the Dales. Laurel won't just be heartbroken over a breakup. She will be horrified. She will have to reconcile the fact that the man she held hands with was abusing children in her own community. The guilt will be crushing. Is there a twist coming? Here is the million-dollar question keeping us all up at night. Can Ray be redeemed? We've seen glimmers, the devil on his shoulder versus the angel. We've seen him hesitate when Celia gets too vicious with April. There is a tiny, fragile part of Ray that seems to genuinely care for Laurel. Could Laurel be the thing that saves him? Scenario A. Ray falls so hard for Laurel that he turns on Celia to protect her, sacrificing himself in a final act of redemption. Scenario B. Ray is too far gone. When push comes to shove, he chooses self-preservation, throwing Laurel and her family to the wolves. Personally, I'm worried it's Scenario B, but this is Emmerdale. Just when you think you know a villain, they pull the rug out. What happens next? The spoilers for early December are screaming danger. Ray is under pressure. The police are sniffing around. Dylan is panicked. The walls are closing in on the operation. Desperate men do desperate things. As the heat rises, Ray's charming mask is going to slip. And when it does, Laurel needs to be ready to run. We are on the edge of our seats waiting for the discovery. Who finds out first? Will it be Arthur? Nicola? Or will Laurel walk in on something she can't explain away? The confrontation, when Laurel realizes who Ray really is, that Vickers' wife toughness is going to have to come out in full force. The fallout, how does the family recover from this? Tell us what you think. This storyline is stressing us out in the best possible way. Do you think Ray is capable of change or is he beyond saving? Asterisk asterisk, is Laurel being too naive or is Ray just that good of a liar? Asterisk asterisk. What do you think Celia will do when she realizes Ray is distracted? Drop your theories in the comments. Let's support each other through the stress of watching poor Laurel walk blindly into the fire. We'll be watching every night, hoping someone, anyone, warns her before it's too late. Stay glued to your screens, Emmerdale family. It's going to be a bumpy ride.